and camera. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Cancer season. Welcome Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. Welcome to your Cancer love reading. You don't have to be a Cancer to watch this, but I'm really loving doing these pick a card zodiac readings. I don't know. I feel like that's the one thing missing is like a choice. Just because we are all a certain zodiac sign doesn't mean that we, don't still want choices sometimes. But the funny thing is sometimes I still do find a common theme and pattern in all of them. But anyway, take this moment, get centered with yourself, and pick between the bass and the betta fish for your pick a card reading. And I will see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose this bass fish, then this is your love reading for the season of Cancer. I've pre-shuffled here. We've got the dangers of the world are always lurking. Ominous. Fire and passion run through your veins. Happiness is the greatest wealth the gods can give us. And for another oracle, you've got the search, feeling lost, confused, lonely. Okay. Interesting energy. It's already pretty distinct right off the bat. And let's do your tarot. 8 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords reversed, the Emperor, Just let me finish pulling them and then I'll go ahead and read for you. The Devil in reverse, 4 of Cups, and the Justice. Okay, and then your final tarot from my Italian deck is the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting here with this, the search, feeling lost and lonely, that you're feeling ready for love. A little bit of you're feeling it a little bit right now. You're not so much happy and not perfectly comfortable in the place you're at. It's feeling though like recently you've come out of a really difficult period. Yeah, like a really big period of you've had to walk away from some vices, some just anxiety. I'm not getting it's necessarily a past relationship, but it definitely could be. It's put you in this energy of being afraid about what's out there in the world, a little bit more cautious. You're not so much feeling like you can just throw caution to the wind and just, let your heart, wear your heart on your sleeve and be free-spirited like you once were. I'm getting a sense that you're feeling quite vulnerable these days with her being here just in all of her glory. You're feeling kind of exposed, kind of vulnerable, and so you're not so much willing to jump out of things. Now, if this is not the energy that's feeling like you, then this might not be your reading. But if this is somewhat resonating for you, then please stick around. You've got a lot of passion within you. You have a lot of drive. You have a lot to give. You have a lot that you want to share with others. It just feels like you're a good time. You have a lot that you want to share, and you know what's right from wrong, and you kind of have control over your life. You know what you want. Maybe you have a strong personality, but in a good way. It's just feeling a lot like you're kind of not taking the love offers that are coming to you. Maybe people have been offering you opportunities to get closer to them, or maybe people have asked you out and you're not so much doing an equal give and take with them. You're kind of feeling just like keeping your cards close to your chest because you're cautious. It's feeling like maybe recently you had some big breakup or something like this. It's okay to be guarded. And yeah, like maybe you're not fully ready. You're feeling a little exposed and just not ready. Yeah, I know I keep repeating myself, but it feels like people want to... It just feels like you are generous, but in a relationship, you want to have that give and take. You want to not only give, but also receive in an equal and generous way. Like you want to be able to give without having to worry. Just give freely of yourself without that concern. And you just want to be happy. It's just feeling like you've really had to put your foot down. You know what you want. And you care a lot about what fairness, and you care a lot about, you want somebody who's really going to take care of you. And it's also seeming like in the past, like maybe there was some kind of immaturities with people, like maybe even you had some immature communication in the past. Like I'm feeling like this might be you, that maybe due to your inability to have mature communication, things fell apart, or that could be someone else. Because I'm also feeling like there's someone on the back burner in the back of your mind who was maybe sharp-tongued, maybe immature, and it just wasn't being like this emperor energy that you need somebody who has their stuff together, who's not just going to let, your emotions go up and down, like make your emotions go up and down all willy-nilly. Like you have a life to live, you have stability. You're not just about to let people in and blow up your life, like maybe in the past with your, like, causing your emotions to just run wild in a way that you just were not okay with. And I think that that's just at the back of your mind, that you know what you want. You want things to be fair. You're walking away from immature behaviors and maybe emotions in the past that you had. You had a lot going for you, and you walked away from valuable things because you knew that walking away from things, even though valuable, you need to find that thing that you actually need, that's worth finding. And even though the things you walked away from are valuable, it's also worth exploring what it is that's missing. Not that you're missing anything. Like I'm seeing that you're a whole person, like got a lot going for you. You're stable, but you know kind of what you need and what you want. And you don't just want people coming in, being unkind, being just like all over the place with the way they communicate, causing you to just have horrible anxiety, and just maybe unkind words are just not it for you. Anyway, let me pull some messages to get some confirmations here for you. And then I'll pull some charms and we'll get this reading coming to a close. Really like your energy. Type C. I'll call for real. Interesting. I don't know the right thing here. Maybe there was someone in the past that just was like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know the right thing to do here. Maybe you also don't know the right thing to do here. You got someone maybe giving you mixed signals, saying they'll call, but maybe you're kind of at this point like, maybe don't call me. They don't even know what to do. They're not really taking charge, whoever this option was in the past. Whoever's in your mind, they didn't really know how to, they were a little unorganized, and they didn't know how to actually carry your energy in a stable way and do things in like an amateur and appropriate way. Religion and no beliefs came up in reverse. I don't really see this as having to do with religion so much, especially if it's in reverse. I'm just kind of seeing that as a lack of this other person knowing what they want and what they believe in the world. Not having any values, and that was a major issue with maybe if they're thinking about a specific person who just was not there for you, not showing up for you in the way that you needed them to, or would need a partner to show up. It's just seeming like they had a lack of, like with type C, like they were not organized. Maybe they weren't planning dates properly or taking charge properly or something like this. And it's not it for you. So you walked away from these energies that were not right for how stable and like for someone who has such like high standards and who's such good quality. Like you're a quality person, so you need someone who's going to like know what to do, like know how to plan a date and know how to make a plan and do X, Y, and Z without leaving you hanging and giving you mixed signals. I just don't have standards. Yeah, that tracks. I look forward to seeing you. See if other people see your value. Father came out in reverse. Maybe there's daddy issues here, or like a lack of masculine energy that's needed for being organized. It's definitely something. It's just seeming like the theme here. Hell yeah came out upside down. Please leave me alone. So I feel like that's you, and you're just like dancing to your own tune here. Yeah. I think it got to the point where you got annoyed, maybe, or you're getting irritated with this old caliber of options, or maybe a person that you had to break up with, and you're not, if it's not a hell yeah, then it's a no for you. You just want to be left alone with this tomfoolery. And I think that you can trust yourself there with that. You can trust yourself in knowing that when the thing that you actually are looking for comes along, that answer is just going to be a hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card from the I Ching. This is I Ching 31. So go ahead and Google that. I Ching number 31 and find out about those elements. And I'll pull some charms here for you. I've had a really fun time here, Cancer. Rebound. Okay. There's this rune right here. Okay, champagne bottle cap, the number 3, and coffee. So maybe you like coffee, but I'm actually seeing that like it's okay, like even though you're feeling like you want to be within yourself, you're feeling like the world is dangerous and whatever. I'm not saying go and have a rebound, but this is kind of saying like go out there and meet people. Be wary of the rebound period of time if you really did just come out of a situation or out of a relationship. Don't just jump into something, but maybe just have fun with this champagne bottle cap. Do something fun. Take yourself out to coffee. Go out. Create something new with this number 3. Look up angel number 3, the numerology of 3. Embody that creation period. And just really get out there and have fun, because you are fun. You have, I feel like I'm sounding cliche, but you really do have a lot going for you. So it's just, sorry, I'm just trying to feel this out here. You do have a lot going for you. That's not just like something in your head, not in like a selfish way or anything. It's like you really do, and other people see that with the I look forward to seeing you. You've got people out there who look forward to seeing you, who look forward to hearing from you, who like this vulnerability from you. So, I'm just trying to remember this rune. I know it stands for elk. And I know that, algaes, which is kind of a protection. Yep, that's right. I looked it up. Divine protection and sanctuary. Yeah, I knew elk. It's like an elk antler, which is protection. So there is a need to protect yourself from these energies so you don't fall back into what you're trying to move away from. There's a reason that you're feeling kind of exposed and vulnerable, because whatever happened recently exposed those things about yourself that you might want to be wary of, and you need a partner who is going to be more protective over your vulnerabilities and who is going to care about guarding you and your heart and your values and not push your boundaries. So that's a call here. Maybe look up the runes, but yes, Protecting yourself is important, but don't be too afraid to go out. Have fun with your friends. Take yourself out for a routine coffee or tea or something, and just try to do things that you like and let new things come in for you, okay? And have some faith that you are a great person and you don't need other people to define that. And just speak kindly to yourself. So that's all I'm getting for you today, Cancer, pile number 1. And we're going to move over into pile number 2. And hello, welcome pile number 2. If you chose this rainbow beta fish, then this is your Cancer season love reading. Let me just pick up the energy here. The waning moon. So afraid of what the future may be, you didn't act. When the heart screams, reasoning goes silent. Interesting. And for this oracle, we've got achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Okay. Fascinating. And for your tarot, the 3 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 9 of Cups. 6 of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Pentacles. The Empress in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. 2 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands. The 2 of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. And for the Italian tarot deck, we have the 5 of Cups. Lots going on here. 4 of Cups in reverse. Again with the 4 of Cups, right? Is there another 4 of Cups in reverse? No, it's 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we've got the 7 of Swords. Okay, let me just take this all in. I'm feeling like you have a lot of energy going on. Maybe you just had a big moment, like a big graduation or some kind of promotion at work, just something worth recognizing at work or in your, with some achievement in your life, something big, some personal growth that other people are recognizing. There's just a lot of energy here, a lot of burdens, a period of time where it's time for you to rest, really needing a time of rest. Maybe it's like the calm after all the insanity. It just feels like a lot of decisions, a lot of depletion, a lot of burdens, just boom, 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 all happening. It feels like there's a lot of people here too. Maybe some greedy people around you. Some love offers that didn't go right, or ones that you didn't really, some like emotionally immature love offers that you weren't really down for. Maybe a decision between people in love that you didn't know what to make, the right decision. May there be between 2 people. I don't see 2 people here, I only see 1 person, but there's a lot of 2s, a lot of choices. There may have been 2 people here. And a lack of trusting yourself when you made the decision that you made, and like a feeling of powerlessness that you had. Maybe you feel like you made a choice recently with love that you don't know how to feel about it. You didn't really make it from an empowered place and you're just not too happy with that. I'm just seeing conflict here, but also that you're moving away from the difficult, like the more difficult thoughts and feelings from that conflict is kind of behind you now. But it still kind of weighs heavy. Although it feels like you could have had everything that you wanted. But whatever decision that you made or have to make, you're not too sure about it or about if you did the right choice. Yeah, I'm just seeing like a need to trust yourself here, and that you could benefit from having a little bit more trust in yourself, like a little higher self-esteem with the decisions that you make with your life. And because it seems like you're kind of unsure with what you decided to do, and that you're beating yourself up a bit about it, and it made you tired. It was kind of stressful. If this energy is resonating for you, stick around. This is the reading for you. If not, maybe you need to pick another reading, another reader. But this energy is really strong, so if it's resonating for you, then this is for you. So it says, so afraid of the future, maybe you didn't act. So there might be a choice you even hadn't made yet. So there's so much inaction because you don't know what to do, because you're afraid to make the wrong choice, that you're not doing anything. So you're just kind of tired and exhausted from all of this mental turmoil and emotional turmoil, and a lot going on with different people, just such a burden on you that maybe you waited too long to do something, or you are just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're not making a decision about love. But with the Nine of Cups, it's like you have everything that you need and that you could ever want, but maybe there's like a fear of like, maybe making a choice is a good idea because, you know, you don't want to be greedy. There's like a warning here about greed, maybe people around you, or maybe you just don't want to lose anything, but it's feeling like you have to be willing to lose something with matters of the heart. Because if it's important, then there's always going to be a risk. When the heart screams, reasoning goes silent. Yeah, there's something significant here with love. Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm talking about, that it feels like you need to make an action of some kind, or you need to make peace with an inaction you took. Even if it made you feel badly, you need to forgive yourself for the action you took that you are unsure about, if that's what happened, because nobody is perfect in love, and you can only do what you can do. And with matters of feelings and of the heart, it's just not going to be easy or break even, and it's not going to be perfect, and that's just the way love is. And if it wasn't the risk, like if there was no risk, was it really worth it anyway? And also, yeah, like maybe you told someone your feelings, maybe you told someone how you felt, and you don't know if you liked the outcome of that. But with achievement, it's like you're a strong person, like it's a good thing. It grew you. Almost like with the rainbow fish, like either I'm seeing lots of people, lots of things happened, but maybe even this expanded you in all different ways. Like because of this, you grew as a person, and it just doesn't feel too good right now, and you don't know how you feel about it. Or if it's not a choice you already made, you don't know what it's going to do. But I'm seeing that it was worth it, or it is worth it, to just be honest and just say what you need to say, do what you need to do, pursue who you need to pursue, even if you don't have the right words, because that's love. Interesting. I've never gotten a message like that one before. Yeah. It's almost like it's keeping you up. It's kind of exhausting you to ruminate about this. What's done is done, and if you haven't done it yet, just do what you need to do and forgive yourself for it not being perfect. Like I said, with matters of the heart, it just is what it is. Yeah, my camera battery overheated. Yeah, I'm really feeling like that's a sign right there about this is giving you a lot of anxiety. It's wasting a lot of energy to ruminate about either a decision you already made and aren't too happy about, or about sitting and not acting and worrying. It's like exhausting you, the fact that you did not act. Maybe you had made a decision to not act, and then you waited too long for something and you haven't forgiven yourself. But either way, you've learned a great deal here. Maybe in a previous relationship you weren't too like in the matters of love, like you weren't too emotionally mature, but that's how you learn. And you're feeling a little disempowered right now, feeling like you're holding on and you're afraid to lose more. But what I'm seeing here is that you have a lot going for you. You actually gained a lot from this conflict that you're having to grow as a person. So anyway, let me pull some messages to get some confirmations for you. Mother in reverse, maybe there's some mom issues that need to be explored with you or the person you're thinking about? No. Also, by the way, it might not be your immaturity of communication, but maybe there was a person, or the person that you're thinking of was a little bit immature. Maybe you had fights with your past relationship, and maybe the decision that you made was that you stayed too long with a person than you should have, and it kind of blew up in your face, but it's showing that you grew from that as well. Yeah, it says, oh, it's Cry Me a River. Yeah, oh, the damage is done. So I guess I'll be leaving. Yeah, I'm getting breakup vibes now. Why can't we just be together in reverse? I'm sorry. Okay, so maybe you're sorry, or the person that maybe you had a breakup with is sorry. Maybe there was just a big hard no. Maybe someone broke up with you, or you broke up with them. Big fat boundary here in your life that caused you to just halt. The damage is done, maybe with a mother figure in your life that caused like some kind of upheaval related to your love life somehow, and in this big change. Why can't we just be together? Maybe it's just feeling like both people here, all people here. I'm feeling like families here too, like somehow it's related to love, but maybe your family got involved in this, or your mother or their mother figure. It's feeling like the grief here is that there was a boundary, there was some immaturity, it blew up in your face, everyone's sorry, you're sorry, they're sorry, why can't we just be together? But knowing you can't be, and there's just a lot of damage that was done, and it's left you in this aftermath of just not feeling too good about what happened. But I guess the overall message here is that it's okay, and this was, even though it went, whatever this is, that's a lot of different scenarios I brought up there, but whatever it is that you're thinking of, that it's reminding you of, it's okay, and it grew you as a person. And you gained something rather than losing it, even though you feel that you might have lost. You might have lost something. We got a 9 of diamonds there. Guardian angel coin. The master of disguise pin. Wisdom here. I'm feeling like this no was wise, that it's over, and it has to be, whatever this boundary is, whatever the situation was waited. There was like waiting. Maybe a person waited too long to do the things that were right, and maybe you stayed in a relationship too long until it turned sour and you're kicking yourself for it. Do you catch my drift here? There's just a lot of ruminating on what you could have done better in whatever scenario, and it all blew up in your face and you're upset. This is from Mean Girls. You're like really pretty. And then we've got the raccoon and the dog, the bulldog from Pocahontas. They were always fighting. They tried to be friends, but they would fight. Then we've got a quarter from Georgia Peaches. Ain't that a peach? Feels like there was some deep, feels like there's people here. Real friendship in this relationship. Maybe some enmeshment with family. Maybe some mean and sour words and fights happened. And you gained wisdom here. But with the guardian angel here, you're protected. Whatever might have happened, maybe you're embarrassed of what happened. You're going to get through this, and you're being watched over. May it be by, if you believe in angels, or maybe it's just the people in your life, other people in your life are there for you, looking out for you. More people than you think are looking out for you. And people do care about you, and even if you might be embarrassed about what happened, it's better that you got away from maybe the mean energy, maybe just some jealousy energy, just things that were good turning sour. And just, even though the storm happened, in the calm after this storm, you can glean the gold and the treasures and just the wisdom that you gained from this situation. And just know that the way that you feel now, don't keep kicking yourself over it, because you have learned so much, that you have wisdom, a coat of many colors here, and there's a lot coming in for you. There's a lot coming in for you for love here. So that was interesting. Hopefully there were some messages here for you. Before we go, I'll let you ask the Magic 8 Ball a question, just because I felt some indecisiveness, some not trusting yourself when you can trust yourself more. Like maybe you're ashamed of how you acted in past situations, but it's okay for you to love and accept yourself, and it's okay for you to not be as harsh and rude and judgmental of yourself in the way that you've behaved, or in the ways that you've had to grow through learning and trial and error. So sometimes it's okay to just ask yourself like a yes or no question, because there was some indecisiveness here. And just know that your heart, it's not a bad thing to not do the right thing all the time. We don't know what to do. And sometimes what's best to do is just what we can in the moment. And even if it goes sour, that's just how it went, and we learn from it. Okay, so ask your question, yes or no question, in 3, 2, 1. Concentrate and ask again. Okay. Concentrate and ask again. Concentrate. I feel like there's a message in the matter that you just asked about. Outlook, not so good, but I'm not seeing that in your reading. I think it has pertaining to your question. Maybe that's a no. The outlook's looking like a no or not so good on whatever it is you asked. But what I'm really feeling here is that even though you're not feeling 100% with the situation, you are protected, you are guided, and you are growing from this. So that's all I have for you today with your Cancer season love reading. Hopefully something here resonated for you, and there was some positive message that could help you just think about your situation in a new light. And I'll see you guys all in my next reading. Thank you.